With all due respect, it's time for you to wake the hell up, America. I just got off having a conversation with Joe Walsh, and we actually talked about this. And sure enough, I go scrolling real Donald Trump social media, and what do we see? Trump 2028 hats. And who's that sitting with him? That's Hakeem Jeffries. Now, let me just ask you this question, and be honest with yourself. If you were in government and you walked into the Oval Office and you saw Trump 2028 propaganda spread across the Resolute desk for a what was supposed to be a bipartisan meeting on the government shutdown, what would you do? Would you walk in and say, "Hey, can you grab me a Coke, please? Why we sit here and let you take photos and use us for your propaganda?" Because I would have turned around and walked out. It's one of the reasons I can't get down with Hakeem Jeffries and Chuck Schumer here, because I got to think that if it was Jasmine Crockett walking into that Oval Office and she saw that crap sitting on the desk, that she would have said, "You know, sir, either you take that crap off or we're not going to have a meeting today." But it seems all the elected Democrats don't have those kind of courage. So, for those of you who weren't paying attention today, Pete Hegseth came out and said that the military is getting rid of, the IG for complaints, on things like sexual abuse, that they're getting rid of things like rules of engagement so that the military can just do whatever they deem necessary. And then Donald Trump came up there and said that we are literally fighting a war in American inner cities. And so, seeing that he's deploying the military and ICE and law enforcement and offering $50,000 signing bonuses for people that aren't qualified to be ICE to go out and start arresting Americans, I'd say maybe we should start paying attention. So my message to the Democratic Party overall is wake up. All right? Stop worrying about your job. Stop worrying about your seat. Stop worrying about your friends and do what's right, because that's what you ran for. You ran a campaign to represent the people in your district, but more importantly, to represent the Constitution and the American people overall. So don't forget that, and let's start acting like that the world's actually ending, because our government is. But the one thing those photos showed me is that there's no way in hell Hakeem Jeffries is the future of the Democratic Party.